Okay, so today we're having a look at web hosting. We're having a look at domains. We're having a look at the registration thereof. We're having a look at the management thereof, and we're also having a look at the costing of a domain. So I will give you my advice on where you could go to register a domain, and obviously you may choose to use a professional company to assist you with this, or you may choose to do it yourself. I'm going to show you the process that we would usually go through. So number one would be the following. I would like to register a domain. The domain that I'm looking for in this case is a .co.za. So the name I'm looking for is, for example, booking sa.co.za. So if I type in bookingsa.co.za, it then shows me that this specific domain is not available. It has been reserved by somebody in 2013. So I'm going to say, for example, Booking South Africa. Let's try the whole word, Booking South Africa, for example. So if I type in bookingsoutafrica.co.za and I type it into co.za, it will then tell me that this is also not available. Okay, so this is what we use to check domains and domain availability. So if I type booking or book Foster. So if I type in bookfoster.co.za, let's see what the system then shows us. Is this one available? If it shows like this, it means it's available. So in other words, I could book this domain. Right. So the .co.za we use for searching for the domains to see which ones are available. And then we could use something like AfriHost, Xnilo, domains.co.za. So these are three of the places that you could decide to choose to use for your registration of your domain and for your management of the domain itself. Here you will see the costs broken down by AfriHost in this case. .co.za $197. This is a registration fee, and it's also then an annual renewal fee. .com $220, first registration fee, as well as every year then annually. So these are your fees annually for the domain itself, to purchase the domain. To use the domain, there are going to be other fees. Let's quickly have a look. Okay, so my favorite, Xnilo, they start off at 99 Rand a month. Yeah, you can have a look at some of their options. So they have basic hosting, they have a standard package, an advanced package, and a master package. This is the shared hosting options. At OOWEBOO, we do offer dedicated hosting options as well as shared hosting options. So here's your pricing. This is what you get with it. And if a person wanted to, if you have a bit of technical knowledge, you would be able to register and order a domain and a hosting package from a supplier like Xnilo. There's their little packages. There's some of the things that they offer. The packages include, and there's some extras that a person can get. Remember the site builders that we discussed previously? In other words, you would like to create a website. You're not very, you have a little bit of skills and you would like to set up a website through your hosting provider. You could use a tool like this, and then you pay X amount per month for the use of that tool. Then we have a look at another one. We said domains.co.za. Yeah, you can type in the name. We said, let's just say, for example, we're still playing with Book Foster. Let's see what they say about it. They will tell you that it is available. You can register it now. And then you can also take these different options that they do have available. Okay, so that's their way of doing this. So you could register it through them. You could also then use them for your services. You would need to have some kind of knowledge to allow you to be able to set up email accounts, roll back a domain if there's a problem, and using file transfer protocols. Sometimes there might be other things that you may also need. So hosting, generally very easy. You can register a domain through of the best providers in the country, and they would be able to provide you support for this. You would need to know a few things, definitely as an advantage. GoDaddy, obviously more one of the overseas companies. They also can assist you with hosting, with the registrations of domains and managing of domains. The problem that we've had, or some of my clients potentially have had, was the time frames. Okay, so in other words, when we're sleeping, they're awake, and when we're awake, they're sleeping. So GoDaddy is another provider that you could consider. We sometimes use these for For some of our overseas clients, we would use a system like GoDaddy to register the domains and then to host them then in South Africa. Okay, so we said we can go to this .co.za, we can check a domain. We said we can go to the different providers and we can get information on the registration of domains, and then we can also have them assist us with the hosting thereof. Okay, so that's hosting for Hosting 101. Do you want to get a website hosted? Do you need email accounts? Do you want to move away from Gmail? This is what you need to do then. Consider the options, find out which domains are available around what you're looking for, find a provider, and then get it registered. Or speak to us and let us assist you with your registration needs and your management thereof.